Good morning! Excuse the fact that I look like I just got out of bed because I did. It is going to be a work day in my life from home because Jonathan's not here today, so I'm hoping to get a lot done for my travel agent stuff. And usually I don't sleep in this late. Usually the dogs wake me up, but today they didn't, so I'm thankful for that. So getting a little bit of a late start, but that's alright because I needed to rest. So I am waiting on the dogs to do their business outside, and then I'm gonna get started with my day. So I have made some waffles, cinnamon toast waffles for breakfast. I'm gonna eat this really quick, and like I said, I'm way behind schedule, so I need to get to it. After I do this, I'm gonna make a to-do list for the stuff I need to get done today, and then I'm gonna get started because like I said, I'm way behind on schedule and I feel rushed. But I will say, when you work from home, I know people are like, you can just stay in your pajamas all day, which is great and fine, but I like to change out of my pajamas into like other, not necessarily pajamas, but comfy clothes, because then I'm like, okay, I'm ready for the day. I'm not feeling as lazy. It makes me like get up and get started. So if you're working from home and you always feel lazy, I would start with changing out of your clothes. I literally have on a comfy t-shirt and like yoga pants, nothing special, but just changing out of my pajamas that I'm like used to sleeping in helps a ton for me to like get up and get motivated and get started and not just want to lay on the couch all day. I'm gonna eat this and then we're gonna get to making a to-do list.
Okay, so I have a lot of stuff that I need to do today. I need to get on it because I have a meeting in an hour and I still need to schedule my email to send everyone the link to the meeting. So that's going to be the first thing I need to do. And then I also need to post a mock booking because I haven't done that in a couple of days. And the last one I did actually got me a client. So I'm going to continue to be consistent with that. Need to post one of those. And I also need to post another job post. So I will be posting that on LinkedIn. And then I also may post it on Facebook, just depending on how much time I have and how much I'm willing to dedicate to that. Usually LinkedIn does pretty well for me, but I'm also going to add in some Facebook posts just to see if I can get anyone to bite. I also need to follow up with a couple of clients because I've sent them quotes, or I need to send them quotes, but I need to be able to get them on the phone as well. So I need to follow up with them via text or email, whichever they have put that they prefer. So I'm going to put that on here. That's not as important, but I still need to do it. These other things won't take me super long. I also need to join some more Facebook groups because of my mock bookings. I need to make sure I have places to share them into, that I'm not just posting in the same group over and over again. And then last on my list, I do have a networking event on Zoom this afternoon at 2 o'clock. I don't really know how that's gonna go. I've never done it before, but I figured I would try it out, see if I can gain some clients that way. So these are the 6 things that I'm interested in doing today. I typically try to write down 3 to 6 things that I want to get done every day, and if I don't get to them, that's okay, but these are the main things that I need to get done. Of course, if I get extra things done, then that's always awesome too. So I went and added myself into some more Facebook groups so I can post my mock bookings a little bit later. I just got off of a Zoom call for a Q&A, and I like to just get on those and just sit and listen, because even though I don't necessarily have a specific question, I can listen to other people's questions and learn a lot that way. Axel, I swear to God, bro, every time I get to talking, he was literally laying over there being quiet, and now he's drinking water. Every time.
Okay, now that he's done interrupting, I like to sit on the Q&As because I can just listen to other people's questions. So if in the future I have the same question, I don't have to wait to get it answered. I've already heard it at least maybe once. So I just sat on that, and then I actually have a prospect meeting. So our informational meeting that we have before everyone can start is about to happen. It's 10:58 right now. We have one at 11. So I'm about to hop on that. And luckily, I don't really have to pay attention in those. I pretty much just look through the participants list, see if my prospects showed up. And if they do, I just stay till the end, but I can go ahead and work and do other stuff while I'm doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and log on there and then kind of just wait and see if my people show up. So it looks like only one of my people showed up, and usually if the other people don't show up, I'll go into LinkedIn or wherever they applied and I'll message them and be like, hey, don't see you on the call. Are you still planning to attend? But I'm just so busy today. I truly don't have the time to go through and look for all those people. And so a lot of times when people don't show up, like they're not interested, and I understand that. So I'm just gonna not worry about it today. There is one person on, so I'm gonna leave it up and hope that she stays till the end. But I'm gonna go ahead and get to some other work that I need to get done because like I said, I got a late start today and I'm feeling a little frazzled because I haven't gotten a whole lot done. And yeah, so I'm gonna go post a mock booking. I'm gonna go do that real quick, and then I will go to do my LinkedIn post. Alrighty, so I went ahead and did a mock booking for Punta Cana just because it is so beautiful, and it's also very much on the cheaper side compared to Mexico and things like that. So usually I'll include a picture of the room, but this time I just did pictures of the palm trees, the ocean, and then obviously of the pool, just because personal preference, honestly. And then obviously I'll put quite a bit of details up here. This price is for a deluxe swim out room. The resort is all inclusive, so everything is included in that. Sorry, this is not focusing. But I have posted that on my business page, and now I'm gonna go share into some Facebook groups. Specifically for this one, I'll probably be looking at wedding groups just because this would be a great honeymoon. It's super inexpensive for what it is. It is 5 nights at an all-inclusive, and this one is right at $2,500, so not super expensive at all. And then they only have to put down $650 to secure the booking. So to me, that seems like a pretty good deal, especially now with COVID. Everything is getting pushed back and canceled and postponed and all the things. This also includes travel insurance, so that is something that people are really interested in, especially in today's time. So I'm gonna go ahead and share this into some wedding groups, and hopefully we will get someone to message us. Even if it's not about this specific trip, hopefully they'll try to book their honeymoon with me, even if it's to somewhere else. So basically what I do whenever I go into these is I will just find the random group. I have a whole spreadsheet over here of all the groups I'm in so that I can keep up with it. I think I've mentioned that in a previous video, but I will go in and I will share it from my personal page onto these group pages, and I'll just put like a little blurb in here about who's looking to take a trip or something like that, and then I'll tag my business page because it does help with the algorithm. Even though I own the business page and I'm the one tagging it, it still helps. So I'm gonna go through and do that, and then once I put it in the 5 groups for now, I will obviously mark it off over here that that's what I have done, and I will go from there. So that literally took me maybe 2 minutes to post that just because I do copy and paste everything. So I go ahead and sort the day that I last posted something. So I posted 5 for lunchtime, and then I'll go in tonight and I'll post it 5 more times. And like I said, it just shows this post, and I share it with a little blurb, and then people can either text me with the number that I left on the post, or they can message me, or whatever the case may be. So I can cross the post mock booking off my list because I posted the initial one. I'll just need to go back in later. So next I'm going to follow up with a couple of the clients that I've had in the past few days, past week or so, and just see if they're still interested in booking their trip. A couple of them needed to decide which hotel they wanted to book, things like that. So I'm gonna reach out to them, see what's going on with them, and then hopefully they'll be ready to book and we can do that today. But if not, we'll just kind of move on to the next thing. It is almost lunchtime, so I may be about to take a break and get some lunch, but we'll just kind of see if these clients respond, and if so, kind of what they're thinking, what they're wanting to do, and then we'll go from there. So I'm just trying to make like a little ham and cheese sandwich, but to be honest, I don't know if we've got enough ham for this sandwich that I'm trying to make. I think we only have this one piece, So that's really disappointing. But I do have some chicken in the fridge, so I may put that on here too. But we will see how this sandwich turns out. Also, can we just talk about how perfectly toasted this bread is? Like, this right here, chef's kiss. So I just finished my lunch. I just made like a little sandwich and I had to throw in some rotisserie chicken on there because I didn't have enough ham, but finished my lunch, nothing super crazy. And then I've just been kind of sitting here for a little bit, just kind of relaxing, taking my lunch break. And now I am going to do one of the last things on my to-do list. So I've already crossed off most of my list. And then the last thing here at the bottom is not until 2 o'clock and it is only 12:40. So that will be the very last thing that I have to get done today. So now I'm going to go ahead and post a job listing on LinkedIn, try to get some more business partners in, and I will throw in my little self promo as I always do. If you are interested in becoming a travel agent, you can comment down below, or you can visit my travel website that I will also be linking in the description, and you can apply and everything on there. I don't really have a whole lot of luck in the Facebook groups, but I think it's just because I'm not as consistent on that as I am with LinkedIn. But with LinkedIn, I typically get 30 people or so to apply every job posting before it tries to charge me. So once I get those 30, then I'll close the job out. But I'm gonna go ahead and post that, and then I kind of sit by my computer once I post it to kind of just be able to respond to people very quickly. And because I have the time to do it, and it's easier for me to get in touch with them and figure out when they're available to get them on the next prospect meeting and everything like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload that and then just kind of sit here and wait for people to apply so that I can reach out to them rather quickly. So as I mentioned before with my mock bookings, I will pull up Facebook over here and then I have my spreadsheet with all the groups that I'm in over here. I do the same exact thing when I'm posting job postings because I don't want to continue to post the same thing in the same group over and over and over again, because then it looks like I'm fake, it looks like I'm a scammer, and I'm not. So I've joined several groups to post this in because this job is available from anywhere in the United States. It's a chance to own your own business, everything like that. So I usually put in on Facebook, I'll put like a couple little bullets. I don't put nearly as long as of a job description as I do on LinkedIn, because LinkedIn is a little more professional. People go there specifically to look for jobs and to network, and Facebook is kind of one of those things where people just want to skim and get like the biggest things to take away from, and they don't want to sit there and read a whole long thing. So I usually just put like a couple bullets on there, but I'm actually going to try something new today because one of my teammates does this and she seems to have very good success with it, so I figured I would try it. So basically what I'm going to go in and do is go to these groups, and instead of posting like a post, I'm going to do it where you can put the little avatar behind it, and then you have like a character limit before that little avatar disappears. So I'm gonna try that. I haven't decided exactly what I'm gonna say yet to kind of grab their attention, but I'm kind of working on that, and then I'm gonna go in and post to 5 groups on there as well, morning, afternoon, and night. So I just finished posting all of my job posts on Facebook, LinkedIn, everything like that. I've had a couple people apply. I'm just kind of sitting here waiting. And in the meantime, I am hopping on a all-inclusive training that one of our leaders is doing. So kind of learning about all-inclusives, ultra all-inclusives, things like that. So I'm actually going to end this video out here because I don't have a whole lot more planned for this afternoon. I do have a networking event, but that's just going to be another Zoom. Nothing I'm going to actually record or anything like that. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below. I hope you enjoyed this work day in my life from home, and I will see you guys back here next week.